What's up, everybody? This is Dr. Mongoose, bringing you your recommended dosage of all things MLG, Halo, and gameplay-wise, and today I'm bringing you Episode 6 of Improving Your Form. And it's been a while since we've done one of these, but after getting this gameplay, I felt that this would be a good time to really do an episode for this series, because this is the type of game that you get once in a blue moon, and it's the super comeback games that you always hear stories about, but never actually, have yourself, or when you have them, they're, very rare, or it's very close. And while this one is, and, it's very rare, and it is very close, it's a good example of kind of what I touched upon in my last episode of Improving Your Form, only to the opposite extent of always finishing the game and always, playing strong and trying your hardest. And all of those, sound cliched and tired things that you would hear in other sports metaphors, but it is really important, especially when it comes to competitive Halo or competitive gaming in general. You'll notice that I'm rambling a little bit, and really because the first 4 minutes of the game don't really need to be commented on. It's just watch it and use it as an example as how to not play a game of competitive Halo. It's really just bad. We're running around, we're rushing, we're acting like idiots. We're working as a team, and I'm goosed for I think a good 2.5-3 minutes of this gameplay. But the important thing is that the important thing to take away from it is that we are still constantly trying our hardest to at least stay in the game. We might not be doing it very well. We might not be doing it. We might not be, having anything show up for our efforts. But at the same time, we're not, giving up. We're not just, saying, okay, fuck it, we've lost this. Let's just, charge randomly, that sort of thing. We're charging randomly. Don't mistake that for anything, but we're not charging randomly because we've just given up on the game. We're still trying to win. And touching upon that, especially when you're in a bad place like this, especially where I am, it's now 2 minutes into the game, the power weapons have just respawned, and I've just gotten one kill, and it's 24-8. This is the point in time in a game where I like to, maybe sit back, take a deep breath, kind of pull myself out of my own head, because this is the point where I'm going to be, I'm going to be mad at myself. I'm kind of going to be a little angry, trying to do things that will probably get me killed and not help my team at all. But you're not in a good headspace. You're not really working well, so you're just trying every little thing to get back into it. So what I like to do, especially if you're not playing too well, you look at the score, you're just really frustrated. Say, someone sniped you 3 times in a row from one spot, kind of like how. Or you're having the start of the game like I was having, where I was just getting killed and nothing to show for it, is that I like to, just kind of stop, maybe off spawn. I take a deep breath or two, just kind of, sit there, not pushing out, not charging, just trying to calm myself, get out of my own head. And that can actually be twofoldly helpful, because if you've been playing a certain way, like you've been pushing out of spawn immediately, trying to get on their side of the map, that sort of thing. If you kind of pause and take a breath, then maybe it throws them off. They expect you to charge, they expect you to rush out. They're set up for a snipe shot, they're set up for rockets or spawn trapping, who knows what, and you might be able to throw them off. And even if you do that just for a second, then it's going to be helpful. Approaching the 4-minute mark of the gameplay, this is when we kind of start to pull back. I'm still not playing terribly well, but again, it is kind of it speaks to the point I raised in my last video, and I'm continuing in this episode, is that you just keep playing. Because I end up being, I think, second on the scoreboard for my team after being goosed for 2.5 minutes. That particularly right there wasn't a very smart move, but no idea where the guy was going, and I just jumped out and gave up a power position in ring 2. So again, like I said, I'm still not playing terribly well, but I'm at least trying to keep my I'm doing my best to keep my team in it. I'm trying to flank and counter push, all those good things. And at most, I'm at least keeping their eyes on me. And by doing that, they were able to, if you just notice right there, they were able to push from our side of the map into the blue snipe tower, all because all 3 guys there were focusing on me and not paying attention to my teammates moving in. It's now 39-32, and this is where the comeback really starts. We're finally working together as a team. We're finally pushing together. My entire team is pushing on the other side of the map, and they have them kind of bottled up in there, and I'm pushing on this side. Now, I engaged 2 people here, which normally wouldn't be smart, but I'm able to get the jump on the guy with the sniper rifle, so I'm at least able to weaken him and get him to the point where we can take the sniper out of their hands, because that guy had been had been a thorn in our side all game. Off of spawn, I see Nick and Joey are needing help, so I'm immediately pushing into the ring to try and help Nick. Notice that he dies. Woodward's able to clean it up, and my shots were terrible there. Immediately turn around here, Joey calling out for it, and I push in. As he dies, he calls out that there's a guy in turret, so I'm safe to push through here because I know that both of these guys are one shot and able to get the easy clean up double kill and still keep pushing because we're now pushing together. We're bottling them into their rocks, and that's a safe push, and it's a safer push to make. I almost lose us the game right here by pushing in and end up getting pinched by those two guys, which almost gives up the game because now it's 47-42. Get a really good spawn and ring so I can immediately push into rocks and help my teammates out. And we're able to kind of clamp down on these guys together in rocks. Now the scary part happens is just about to come up because I don't reload my gun and then immediately hop into ring 2 and get into a battle. That's really about it for now, guys. Playing smart, those sorts of things. Hopefully this episode can help you. And remember, teabag behind the box. As always, guys, my name is Dr. Mongoose. I hope you enjoyed the video, and remember to watch 2 of my videos and call me in the morning. Have a nice day.